professional doctorate programme provides the opportunity to have 2 years of study where you're guided through a number of taught modules with assessment along the way. There's a group of people that you work alongside rather than working in greater isolation as you tend to do on a PhD, and you have the opportunity to interact with those people. It's aimed very much at people who are out in employment. It's a part-time programme, so it's aimed at people who've got professional experience and who are coming to do doctoral research alongside that professional experience. But we expect people to have a good first degree, and we like people to have completed a master's programme, but that's not a requirement. We ask people when they apply to provide some form of written work that they've completed over a recent period, either academic or professional report, because writing is an important part of our programme. And then we always interview people. We want them to have had professional experience, and our interviews involve asking them about that combination of professional experience, academic background, and clearly readiness for higher level study. The professional doctorate has 2 parts to it. So the first part, which takes 2 years, is a combination of different modules that are taught in groups and assessed as students progress through the programme. And that involves 6 modules, 3 of which are about research methods and 3 of which are specialist modules focusing on learning in its broadest contexts. And those different modules are assessed and prepare students for also writing their detailed research design in readiness for their thesis. The second half of the programme is then working on the thesis research and completing the thesis with a supervisory team. So the assessment consists of 2 parts. Firstly, during the first part of the EdD, each module is assessed as participants go along, and that includes assessment at the end of the research design for the thesis. And those modules have to be completed successfully, and then when participants go on to the thesis stage, that's the long and final part of the assessment process, which is a thesis just like a doctoral thesis for a PhD, where there's an external examiner and an internal examiner for a written thesis of 50,000 words and a viva at the end of that period. The big advantage of doing a professional doctorate in education at the University of Birmingham is the diverse range of expertise amongst our staff. We have outstanding international scholars in a range of specialisms. In particular, we specialise in social justice and equity. We have a centre for race education based in the School of Education. We're known for our specialisms in disability and inclusion, and again we have a specialist centre for that field. We have a specialist centre in intercultural understandings and multilingualism called Mosaic, and we can draw on that specialism as well. And in addition, we have people who specialise in higher education, in widening participation, and a range of teacher education specialisms as well. My favourite thing about teaching on professional doctorates, and I've been doing this for some considerable number of years, is working with a range of participants that come with an incredible wealth of knowledge and background experience. So although I feel very strongly that we have to offer as much as we possibly can to participants, I personally gain a huge amount from working with the people that come on the programme, and feel as though I've learned a great deal from the work that I've done with participants, as well as being able to offer them things in return.